Hi, my name is Michelle, and I just have to share about losetheweightquick.org because I am so much happier since finding it. I've lost 20 pounds from the program on this website. It's been absolutely amazing. And it's really, really easy to follow. It's great to use. It's like literally like all you do this, and this, and this. And it's like so easy. There's no confusion whatsoever. And it works, which is the most important thing. And I know that there are so many people out there trying to lose weight. Like, it's the big thing in America. Everybody wants to lose weight. So I want to share for anyone else who's out there, and if you're struggling to find a program that actually works for you, losetheweightquick.org has been so amazing for me. Like, I walk out so much more confident now because you just feel better about yourself when you've lost a ton of weight, you know? So I am so much more confident in who I am, and I enjoy my life a lot more now because I just feel better about myself. So definitely check it out if you haven't. I'll post a direct link in the description so you could just click, make it easy for you. But yeah, definitely check it out. I highly, highly recommend it.
Hey, it's Isabel from thendietsolutionprogram.com, and today I want to talk to you about how important it is to have a sufficient amount of protein in your daily meal plan. Now, I say sufficient, not an overabundance of protein every single day. And a lot of people have this misconception that they need to have tons and tons of protein in order to build these lean and toned muscles. So first, what is protein? Well, your body breaks down protein into amino acids and uses those amino acids to build up your muscles. When you exercise, you're actually breaking down muscle. This doesn't mean that you need tons and tons of protein every single day and in every single meal. You should keep them at reasonable portions. Now, what's very important is that you need to have protein with every single one of your meals because it will help you burn fat. Protein releases a hormone called glucagon that does the exact opposite of insulin. So where insulin is a fat-storing hormone, glucagon is actually a fat-burning hormone. So if you eat a serving or 2 servings or even 3 servings of protein with every single one of your meals, you're going to get this fat-burning effect with your meals. It's also a blood sugar stabilizer. So when you eat a protein along with your carbohydrates, you help to keep your blood sugar stable. When you just eat carbohydrates without the protein, your blood sugar is constantly going through these highs and lows. So what foods constitute as good proteins? Whole organic eggs, organic grass-fed beef. I don't recommend having conventional beef because they really are filled with a lot of growth hormone and antibiotics. Natural free-range poultry, wild fish, and even some raw nuts and nut butters are really good sources of protein. So you want to make sure to include a serving of any of those foods with every single one of your meals. So let me give you a sample day. For breakfast, you would have 2 eggs, and then you would choose a carbohydrate that was a fruit or a vegetable to go along with that. You can make a spinach omelet, you can have an apple with it. For snack, I always include raw nuts or nut butter. Like almond butter is my favorite because that's easy to carry around and I can take it with me. For lunch, I always try and have either some wild salmon, some wild fish, or some poultry, some turkey, and it doesn't always have to be white meat. If you're buying these natural organic meats, you can have chicken thighs, chicken legs. Don't be afraid of some extra fat in that meat. For dinner, same thing. You can have a grass-fed organic steak, some more fish, some more poultry. So every single one of those meals had some protein in it. And again, you don't need to have a 14-ounce steak all at once. Anywhere from 4 to about 7 or 8 ounces, depending on your size, should be enough protein per meal. So that is how important it is for you to include a good, healthy, natural source of protein into each one of your meals. To find out how to put together your own healthy, fat-burning meal plans, visit thendietsolutionprogram.com today.
This is the VOA Special English Health Report. How many calories we eat appears to be more important than what we eat when we eat too much. That was the finding of a new study that should be satisfying to anyone who counts calories for weight control. More than 1 billion adults are overweight. The World Health Organization calls obesity a global epidemic. Government researchers have just reported their latest estimates for the United States. The good news, obesity rates have not increased much in recent years. The bad news, they have not decreased either. More than 1/3 of adults were obese in 2009 and 2010. Anyone who has ever tried to lose weight knows there are all kinds of conflicting diet plans. Some tell people not to eat carbohydrates. Others say not to eat fats. Still others say to eat more protein or to eat less protein. Dr. George Bray at the Pennington Biomedical Research Center in Louisiana led the new study. He wanted to know if protein affects weight gain. 25 healthy adults were in the study. They were overfed by almost 1,000 calories a day over an 8-week period. Calories in food are a measure of energy. The people followed diets with low, normal, or high levels of protein. Normal was defined as 15% of energy from protein. Dr. Bray says all of them gained weight. Fat storage was exactly the same with all 3 levels of protein. It was the calories that they ate that affected the body fat that they stored. Those who ate a higher percentage of protein gained more lean body mass. Dr. Bray says the opposite happened on a low-protein diet. If your protein intake's low, you'll actually lose body mass even though you're eating an excess amount of calories. He tells his patients to weigh themselves regularly so they can know quickly if they gain weight. His study appeared in the Journal of the American Medical Association. Dr. Dariush Mozaffarian at the Harvard School of Public Health studies the relationship between diet and conditions like heart disease and diabetes. He says, we don't need to go down a list of avoid this, avoid that, become, food police. It's really actually mostly foods that should be increased. It's fruits, vegetables, whole grains, fish, vegetable oils, and nuts. He says increasing these 6 foods by about 1 serving each day would reduce obesity and help slow the epidemic of obesity-related diseases. For VOA Special English, I'm Alex Villarreal. You can find a video about the study at voaspecialenglish.com.